Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula, and on this platform we discuss about designer fashion, luxury and lifestyle, but in a more practical and sensible way. So this video is going to be all about my newest bag, my baby, although I'm not really sure if it's appropriate to call bags babies. My newest bag. So this is the Louis Vuitton LockMe II BB. It is a discontinued bag. Which I purchased from the pre-owned market maybe a month or two ago, and I feel like I have worn it enough now to be able to give my first impression / a small review on how do I feel about buying this bag, since I couldn't go to the store and look at it, and I only bought it based on online material basically. So how am I getting along with this? The idea in this video is that we're gonna look at the bag, what it looks like, also what it fits. I do have some video rolling at some point about how it looks on me. So basically how it lays on the body, etc. And then we can look at some pros and cons at the end of the video and see like, what do I really think about this particular bag? But before we get started, if you enjoy these types of videos, or in general enjoy talking about luxury fashion mainly, then you probably are gonna like this channel as well. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, but most importantly, please come back here. I post the videos every Monday and Thursday, and I think you would also like it here. The best way to start a review, I think, is to look at the appearance of the bag. So this is calf leather, and this is my first Louis Vuitton bag, which is leather. So I've only have canvas bags so far. And I felt that maybe in my Louis Vuitton journey, if that's the word, I was ready to test out the leather. But the prices on the leather bags are pricey. They're more expensive than the canvas. So I was kind of being like, are they really worth it? Like more than the canvas? Because with Louis Vuitton leather money, you could almost get a leather bag from other brands with the canvas money. So like leather money in Louis Vuitton, that's expensive already. Not saying that the canvas wouldn't be expensive, but maybe you couldn't have got what I meant. So yeah, my first leather bag, and it is kind of a classic flap bag, I would say. It has a shoulder strap, which has this kind of shoulder part, so it will be more comfy lying on the shoulder when you carry it. The strap is removable, but it's not adjustable. So it only has this one button or hole where basically you can remove it. Luckily, I like how it lays on me. The video footage will be showing at some point of the video. But that's just something to consider if that would be an issue or not. In addition to the longer leather strap, it comes with a chain strap, which is kind of like a top handle. This is not removable. So the chain is gonna be here, and the way to get it off would be to break it, and then you can put it back on again. So it's basically meant to stay there. And both of these are attached to this D-ring on top of the bag. It does not have a back pocket, if that is a factor to someone. And basically the opening happens with the turn lock here. Let's go to the inside in a second, but still with the base, there are no feet on it. And this is kind of the condition of the corners. Now, let's have a look at the inside. It's a flap, opens up. I have it stuffed, so it has a pocket inside and snap buttons on both of the sides, so you can actually open it to a pretty large opening. So when you kind of put your stuff in here, or you want to take something out, at least for me personally, it's easier to locate items than considering that this would be the opening and then you could open it like that. So that's a very handy thing, I would say. This has a fabric lining, so not microfiber or anything, just fabric. And then it has a front pocket, just an open pocket here, but no like zipper pockets or anything inside the bag. And this bag, according to the date code, was made in 2015. So this is now a 6-year-old bag. And as this is my first leather bag from Louis Vuitton, I think it looks pretty good. We're gonna get to the cons at some point of the video, but as quite many leather flap bags that have the strap attached on the top, this as well has gone a bit to the pointier side here. So it is no longer like super puffy. Not that it is like a puffy bag, but maybe you understand that this has become a bit more flat because of the strap pulling on it. And this is the reason why Chanel has the double flap in some of their bags, to help it maintain the round shape on the top. But this is something I'm okay with. So when I have things in the bag, when I wear it, I don't like even notice that it would have anything. So I'm okay with that. But just from the exterior point of view, that's that's what has happened, and I would assume that happens to quite many Louis Vuitton or other leather bags. Let's have a look at what it fits, shall we? Pop it open. So let's put in the stuff first that I have carried in it, and then we can see some other scenarios, how they fit. Let's start with basics. Here I have an iPhone 11, as you all can see. And I do carry my phone in the front pocket. I think that's super easy, like in and out access from that. And here we have then the big pocket. I have my mini pochette by Louis Vuitton. And this is what it looks like so far. I have my wallet. This is the Saint Laurent small envelope wallet. They fit like that. Keys, they can fit like that. A lipstick. I would close the sides. But this is basically what it looks like inside. It would fit more stuff if needed. But this is what I have been mainly carrying in it. Maybe like AirPod case or a fabric reusable small bag could be tucked in. But this is what I mainly use in this, and there is, like, you can see there is space still. So let's see. What if I would want to carry some sunglasses? Would the case fit in? So it fits when the zippers are open, but it won't close. So this is a too bulky case. But I do have my like regular glasses in here. It's like a bit softer case. So here it is on the top. And now we can close it. So now it has a mini pochette, wallet, phone, keys, separate lipstick, and a case for glasses. And it would still fit like some small stuff on the sides. But I think like for a daily use, it's pretty good. At least like enough for me. I have an umbrella here. It's a kind of small one. It does fit on the bottom. I would maybe be a bit happier with a smaller umbrella, but like if you carry a very compact one, this will fit an umbrella as well. And here I have a water bottle, as you can see, it's branded with my own name. But yeah, so this is a 0.6 liter bottle. And you can fit that in as well, so in case you would need to carry some water with you. So like for my personal use, this is exactly the size for an everyday bag that you can fit like good amount of stuff, but it still looks like small enough and it won't get heavy. At least that's how I feel anyway. If we then have a look or discuss about the condition I bought this in. So as mentioned, this is made in 2015, so I was not expecting it to look like a brand new bag. That would be nice, but like, of course there might be people who don't wear their stuff at all, but I do expect of a bag that has some age or some years already on the meter that it won't look brand new. But for me, I think that this is in really, really good condition. There are no visible scratches or dirt. The corners are in very good condition. I think that the lock is something that at least Sophie Chohet as at some point kind of maybe showed some concern whether or not the Louis Vuitton LockMe locks are good quality, but like looking at it, there is not even barely any like hairline scratches. I'm not sure if you were able to see, but like there wasn't really any. So like all in all, I am very, very happy with this. The one thing that I don't know if it is with all the leather bags or just this particular line, but as this is not a hard structured bag, it will start to slouch a bit. And that's why I have it stuffed while at home. So I'm trying to make it kind of maintain the shape. But the one part of it being very like a soft leather, although very durable, it will start to kind of slouch a bit. And I have been thinking that maybe I should order some kind of bag organizer or base shaper for this. I'm pretty sure it's quite same size as some Gucci Marmont flap bags or something, because there probably are not like specifically made base shapers or bag organizers for this model, since it is so old when we're considering like bag organizer companies or business in general. But that's like the only thing that I can see that it's kind of like getting smooshy. But like when worn, it doesn't bother me. And I was considering the My LockMe BB. I think it is now like My LockMe chain bag or something like that. It's currently sold at Louis Vuitton. And that was my original first pick. But I was kind of like missing a top handle. I don't know why, and I was even considering, should I maybe just order from Etsy or somewhere like just a non-branded chain and put it on as the top handle. And then one day I was in Vestiaire Collective looking for the My LockMe chain bag if there would be a good price. Because here's the thing, what I have at least noticed, that if you are after a Louis Vuitton leather bag, usually the prices on the pre-owned market are actually pretty good compared to canvas pieces, which in some cases people are actually charging more than what they are in store and others are paying for it. But with leather, I think it has something to do with the fact that the market or the amount of people who are able to afford the canvas pieces, there are more of those than who are able to afford the leather pieces, because with Louis Vuitton these are more expensive than the canvas. So then on the pre-owned market, there's also like a smaller amount of people who are looking for these. And for some reason, these don't get the kind of hyped and trend bag vibe as the canvas pieces might get. So yeah, I was looking for the My LockMe chain bag from Vestiaire Collective because I'm always really much interested to see if I would be able to save some money compared to purchasing from the store. And then I found this one. And I do love the LockMe line, and honestly I prefer the shape of this. This is more like a rectangular, and that was more like, I felt like, I don't know if square is the right word, but I felt it was like more of a square versus this is a rectangular. And as mentioned, I prefer the shape on this one. This has the same lock. It's super soft leather, and I think it is very light. I was gonna say heavy, but that's just the opposite what I feel that this is. And it has a top handle, and yeah, I don't mind that this has a leather strap, and then the My LockMe chain bag has a chain strap, because I'm okay with that. This has some chain, so I think it makes this a perfect bag for every day, but then also like evening. I think it is fancy enough for that. So definitely I'm so happy I found this. And at the time when I bought it, Vestiaire Collective had, I think it was like 10% off if the item was above certain price, or was it 100 euros off if it was above certain price. Regardless, I ended up paying a bit over 1,000 euros for this one, versus now in the stores, like right now, October 2021, the price on the My LockMe chain bag is 1,830 euros or something like that. So in my head, I saved 800 euros by going to the pre-owned market and actually finding something I prefer. And that makes me very happy. So yeah, I feel I made a very good purchase with this one. And I did make an unboxing video of this as well, where I shared the purpose of this, why I decided to reward myself with a bag at this time of the year. So if you wanna check that out, I will leave some links here. But I guess now it is time to go to pros and cons. I think we could start with cons, so we could end on a positive note. So these, I would say all of these are not a con for me, but they might be for someone. And I will mention specifically if something is a con for me. So first of all, it doesn't have a back pocket or feet. Personally, I'm okay with that. I don't think I own any bag with a back pocket, so it's not like I'm used to using a back pocket. But of course, like if there would be a back pocket, if it would fit a phone, then that would be perfect. But otherwise, I don't think I would really need it. Feet, I think, are always good to have in bags, especially if you put them down. You don't need to put it on the leather. But it doesn't have feet, so you can't do that. Then, it does not have an adjustable strap, but you can remove this and then replace it with another strap if this that comes with it doesn't work for you. But yeah, so that could be one. And then also that you can't remove this. So this look is gonna be here, whether you want it or not. Looking at the shape, the getting pointy, I don't think that there is much that to do to prevent that, especially since it has already been carried that way. And there is always gonna be the strength kind of pulling it up. But it is really, that's what's happening. That's what's happening with the bag, so that it is. My maybe biggest con that I have with the bag as it is when I put it on a table, it falls on the front. And I don't know whether it is because that there is a kind of the weight is on the front. So the lock is obviously a lot heavier. There is nothing here. So maybe that is pulling. Maybe if I would put the chain on the back side, it would stay better because then there would be maybe more equal balance on the weight. But in general, like that is something that kind of annoys me, that I probably need to have like the base shaper or something, and then it might stay like this. But to be fair, there's not that many places I have needed to put this on a table or a shelf, and so that it couldn't kind of be leaning on something, because that's what I usually do, that I put it leaning against something, so then it just won't fall over. So there's not that many places where I put this and there is nothing here to kind of lean on, but that's kind of annoying. And then the final con that kind of annoys me is this chain. So when you wear this, or when I wear it, I like to put the chain on the front side. I think it looks nice. But as soon as I kind of start opening the flap, this obviously goes to the back side. And like, I think it looks nice like this as well, but I prefer having the chain here. I like the look of it. So then I just end up putting the chain on the right side of the front side every time I open this. And I think there has been like cases where I have been walking very quickly, or something has kind of, I don't know, touched this, and then it just goes by itself to the back side as well. But that's also a bit of a con, maybe, that I have noticed while wearing this. But if we look at the pros, like I know that there was quite many things listed here as cons, but they are not cons for me, or then the value of those cons is a lot smaller than the pros of this bag. My biggest pro of the bag is the style. I love it. This is so practical, and yet it's beautiful. It is, I think, like in really, really good condition. There is no like, it's in such a good condition. I love the style. It goes with everything. It's classic forever and ever. I love black and silver hardware. I love silver hardware. And I do like the fact that, as this is discontinued and this never was a super popular model, you don't see them walking by you on the street. So it kind of like, it's not that branded. Of course, it has the lock here and it says LV, but like basically it is not branded that much, according to me. And then we go with the size. So it's like a perfect everyday bag. I've worn this on the weekends. I took it on with me to my work trip. I have worn this on the weekends, like to a fancier restaurant, and then just going to the supermarket. It works. I love it. And then the final pro that I have is the top handle. I do love it that it has this kind of functionality in the looks. Looks great. But then you can also kind of change it up a bit and have it on your hand, or then you can put it here. So like, I think it is a nice touch. And to be honest, like after these couple of months that I've worn it, which is not that long, I have to admit, but still, I'm kind of surprised that this is discontinued, or I don't know, surprised. I think this is a wonderful bag, and it's kind of a shame that Louis Vuitton decided to discontinue this and then obviously keep doing some of the LockMe lines that they are selling right now. But I don't see any fault in this one, so yeah, I am super, super happy with this. And I would say, like, as a first experience with Louis Vuitton leather, I'm kind of hooked, I think. So at least for now, for a bit, the canvas days are over. Although I don't really have that many like Louis Vuitton bags I have in my mind anyway right now. But I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna move a bit more towards the leather bags if they are this nice. That was it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.